Good morning. So, today we are at Vancouver. I was sent another schedule by EliGrim. He asked me if I had a couple airports I wanted to play. This is definitely an airport that I like playing, so he graciously made me another schedule. It's not called out as a challenge schedule per se, though the next one will certainly be. But he does mention that there may be some issues with planes pushing back. This airport's got many areas where planes won't push. They'll get stuck in circle loops for a while. All sorts of interesting things. So we'll see kind of how that goes. There's a couple handy notes. Specifically reminders, like I can make a note on my flight strips. I always forget that I can do that. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to break habit to try and remember to do that, but we shall see. Next, the other bug that really always gets me at this one is the fact that the runways are actually labeled 08 left and 08 right, as you can see. Typically it's just 8 left, 8 right, but I have to physically say 08 left, 08 right versus 26 and 26 left and right, sorry. But it should be okay. I think I will be able to pull this off, but I'm a little bit nervous, so we shall see what's going on. Yes, the other call out that EliGrim made was in all caps, I don't want to see you issuing commands with mouse clicks. I sometimes do that if I get kind of flustered or behind to get my mind back on track, or if I'm having issues getting a plane to register my my commands, or if I'm not saying it quite right. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So I'm going to hit go. I've got the call sign thing set up. It's more... he does mention listening to the pilots, which I do try to do. Sometimes, though, they speak too fast or there's too many things going on and I miss the call out, or I can't understand the way they say it.
Ground. Jazz 4654 request pushback.
That does not seem right because... Hang on a second. Alright, so we are in here. Let me get my bearings straight. Jazz 4654, pushback approved, expect a runway 08 right.
Ground. 08 right pushback approved. Jazz 4654.
It's a different view. And of course, being me, I did not pull up the forums to make sure that I had the stinking thread visible so I could play with the camera mode. Arg. But not the end of the world.
Ground, Debonair Whiskey Juliet request pushback. Tower, American 2062 inbound runway 08 left.
GUW, interesting. Oh, might help if I could type. Okay. That did not pull up at all. Maybe it's... There it is. See, to me, the way I heard that was Devon, D-E Victor, and it's D-E Bravo, Debonair Whiskey Juliet. So that's one of those ones I would have messed up. Debonair Whiskey Juliet, pushback approved.
Ground, Merlin Foxtrot Zulu request pushback.
Debonair Whiskey Juliet, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right.
Ground.
Oh,
08 right
jeez.
pushback approved. Debonair Whiskey Juliet.
Merlin Foxtrot Zulu, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right at taxiway Alpha. Merlin Foxtrot Zulu, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right.
Ground.
Whatever.
08 right pushback approved. Merlin Foxtrot Zulu.
American 2062, runway 08 left, cleared to land. Hey,
Runway
hey.
08 left cleared to land.
Coming in
American
from where I'm at.
2062.
So let's
Ground.
see.
De Havilland Lima Romeo request pushback. Ground. Jazz 4654 request taxi runway 08 right.
Interesting. Let me type. That's very weird. And now I've completely missed one. Okay, that's where I get distracted. Who am I looking up? GLLR. Whoa. Okay, that's just mean. De Havilland? De Havilland? De Havilland? Should have listened. I didn't take your advice. De Havilland Lima Romeo. Pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right.
Ground. 08 right pushback approved. De Havilland Lima Romeo.
Jazz 4654. Runway 08 left at Lima 4.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Jazz 4654.
Jazz 4654. Runway 08 right via Lima Lima 4.
Runway 08 right via Lima Lima 4. Jazz 4654.
Yeah, I don't think...
Unable taxi. Routing error. Request detailed taxi instructions. Jazz 4654.
Jazz 4654. Runway 08 right. Taxi via Lima.
Runway 08
Whatever.
right taxi via Lima. Jazz 4654.
Screw you.
Ground. ICR 660 heavy request pushback.
ICR 660 heavy. Pushback approved. Expect runway 08 left.
Ground. 08 left pushback approved.
Ooh.
ICR 660 heavy.
That's a cool
Ground.
livery.
Merlin Foxtrot Zulu request taxi runway 08 right. Ground. Air Canada 2381 request pushback.
Air Canada 2381. Pushback approved. Expect runway 08 left.
Ground. 08 left pushback approved. Air Canada 2381.
Tower, Philippine 173 heavy inbound runway 08 left.
Ground. Debonair Whiskey Juliet request taxi runway 08 right.
Debonair Whiskey Juliet. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Debonair Whiskey Juliet.
Debonair Whiskey Juliet. Runway 08 right at Alpha.
Runway 08 right at Alpha. Debonair Whiskey Juliet.
Ground. Cirrus India Hotel request pushback.
Ground. De Havilland Lima Romeo request taxi runway 08 right.
De Havilland Lima Romeo. Runway 08 right at Alpha.
Runway 08 right at Alpha. De Havilland Lima Romeo.
Merlin Foxtrot Zulu. Runway 08 right at Alpha.
Runway 08 right at Alpha. Merlin Foxtrot Zulu.
Jazz 4654. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Jazz 4654.
Philippine 173 heavy. Runway 08 left. Cleared to land.
Runway 08 left cleared to land. Philippine 173 heavy.
Alright, I screwed up and I have no idea who this other guy is. C H. Okay.
Tower. Jazz 3340 inbound runway 08 right.
Jazz 3340, runway 08 right, cleared to land.
Runway
Maple.
08 right cleared to land.
Maple.
Jazz 3340. Ground. Morningstar 752 heavy
Morningstar.
request pushback.
Morningstar 752, pushback approved, expect runway 08 right. Morningstar 752 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 08 right.
Unable to comply. Morningstar 752 heavy. Ground.
Shut up.
08 right pushback approved. Morningstar 752 heavy.
Harvey in India Tango request pushback.
Ground.
Oh my gosh.
ICR 660 heavy request taxi
So
runway
mean.
08 left.
ICR 660 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. IC Air 660 Heavy.
I don't know who any of these flippin'
Ground,
people are anymore.
Air Canada 2381 request taxi runway 08 left.
De Havilland Lima Romeo, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. De Havilland Lima Romeo.
Debonair Whiskey Juliet, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Debonair Whiskey Juliet.
I don't know who any of these people freaking are. Air Canada 2381, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Air Canada 2381.
CWVIH. Cirrus. Cirrus India Hotel, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right.
Ground, 08 right pushback approved. Cirrus India Hotel.
Jazz 4654, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Jazz 4654.
Where are you going? American 2062, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. American 2062.
I don't think I can get you out. Not yet.
Tower, cargo jet 455 heavy inbound runway 08 left.
See, I'm trying to...
Jazz 602 request pushback.
Jazz 602 pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right. Man, these names are brutal.
08 right pushback approved. Jazz 602.
Debonair Whiskey Juliet, continue taxi.
Continue
The
taxi.
hell are you?
Debonair Whiskey Juliet.
Merlin. Merlin Foxtrot Zulu, follow company.
Unable to comply. Merlin Foxtrot
twat.
Zulu.
And...
Morningstar 752
freaking
heavy
forgot
request
the-
taxi runway 08 right.
Ground, Cirrus India Hotel request taxi runway 08 right.
Cirrus India Hotel, runway 08 right at Alpha.
Runway 08 right at Alpha, Cirrus India Hotel.
Morningstar 752 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Morningstar 752 heavy.
Alright, who the snot are you?
Ground.
C-4.
Busy Nestliner Delta Papa request pushback.
Harbin India Tango, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right.
Ground. 08 right pushback approved. Harbin India Tango.
I missed this guy. Cargo jet. Cargo jet 455 heavy, runway 08 left, cleared to land.
Runway 08 left cleared to land. Cargo jet 455 heavy.
Ice Air 660 heavy, runway 08 left, line up and wait.
Runway 08 left line up and wait. IC Air 660 heavy.
Philippine 173 heavy, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Philippine 173 heavy.
Ground, Jazz 602 request taxi runway 08 right.
Merlin Foxtrot Zulu, continue taxi.
Unable taxi. Require taxi instructions.
What are you
Merlin
talking
Foxtrot
about?
Zulu.
Merlin Foxtrot Zulu, runway 08 right at Alpha.
Runway 08 right at Alpha. Merlin Foxtrot Zulu.
Tower, Shorts Charlie Mike inbound runway 08 right. Ground, Cessna Oscar Tango request pushback.
Oh, shut up. Cirrus India Hotel, hold short of runway 26 right.
Holding short runway
I've
26 right.
completely
Cirrus
forgotten
India
all
Hotel.
the commands. I told you to go.
Ground. Harbin India Tango request taxi runway 08 right.
Merlin Foxtrot Zulu, continue taxi.
Continue taxi.
What are
Merlin
you waiting
Foxtrot Zulu.
on? I have no idea who you are. C-F4IT. Man. Harbin India Tango, runway 08 right at Alpha.
Runway 08 right at Alpha. Harbin India Tango.
Harbin India Tango, hold short of runway 26 right.
Holding short runway 26 right. Harbin India Tango.
Jazz 4654, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Jazz
Ice Air
4654.
660 heavy, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left cleared for takeoff. IC Air 660 heavy.
Ice Air. Air Canada 2381, runway 08 left, line up and wait.
Runway 08 left line up and wait. Air Canada 2381.
Ground. Flightcraft 559 request pushback.
Yeah. Jazz 602, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 602.
I don't even know who any of these guys are anymore. LR, de Havilland. De Havilland, Lima, Romeo, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. De Havilland Lima Romeo.
C-GUWJ. C-GUWJ. Debonair Whiskey Juliet, runway 08 right, line up and wait.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait. Debonair Whiskey Juliet.
Didn't I tell you not to get stuck there? Cirrus India Hotel, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Sirius India Hotel.
Ground, WestJet 532 request pushback.
Jeez, dude, hold on. I am so flippin' behind. Why do I have... Oh, okay, he disappeared from my radar. Man, this is more than a challenge schedule. These names are insane. Air Canada's got to get airborne. WestJet, didn't even know you called in. These voices are killing me. I know you guys are way beyond pushing, but I just... GDTDP. Business liner. And this thing won't let me type. What the snot? Wow. Business liner. Take that command. Yeah, in real life I wouldn't be able to do this. And that's not at all what that is. Type, come on. Okay. It wouldn't be quite so bad if the call signs matched some of what I was reading, but this does not. KFA, Flightcraft. I don't know why I keep thinking KFC. Okay, I know WestJet, that's all of you guys done. F, YIT. And I don't get that. This thing does not want to let me. Okay, this is. I'm going to be spending my entire games on this, so I'm just going to have to wing it. Sorry, EliGrim, your schedule destroyed me at 5 minutes in. Whoever you are, get out of here. Jazz 3340, taxi to apron via Echo.
Taxi to apron via Echo. Jazz 3340.
ICR 660, heavy contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye. ICR 660 heavy.
WestJet 532, pushback approved, expect runway 08 left.
Ground, 08 left pushback approved. WestJet 532.
And am I about to get screwed on you? Air Canada 2381, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff. Thought I had a
Runway
plane up there.
08 left cleared for
I don't
takeoff.
see it.
Air Canada 2381.
Yep, I'm screwed. Alright, that's a second failure. Jazz 602, continue taxi.
Continue taxi,
Did I write
Jazz
you down?
602.
Nope.
Ground, Jazz 4738 request pushback.
I think I remember you. Debonair Whiskey Juliet, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Debonair Whiskey Juliet.
Who? Ah, yes, that's the one I just knew I screwed myself on. That's okay. Who the hell's KFA?
Ground. Beechcraft Oscar Victor request pushback.
Don't know who you are. Who are you? C-YT. Harbin, India Tango. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Harbin India Tango.
Ground, WestJet
De Havilland, Lima,
532
Romeo,
request
contact
taxi
departure.
runway 08 left.
Nope, don't know who you are. Don't care.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. De Havilland Lima Romeo.
Air Canada 2381, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Air Canada 2381.
Cargo Jet 455, taxi to apron. Cargo Jet 455 heavy, taxi to apron.
Say again, Cargo Jet 455 heavy. Taxi to apron, Cargo Jet 455 Heavy.
WestJet 532, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, WestJet 532.
Jazz 4738, pushback approved, expect a runway 08 right.
Ground, 08 right pushback approved. Jazz 4738.
Morningstar 752 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Morningstar 752 heavy.
Ground, American 1994 request pushback.
Merlin Foxtrot Zulu, runway 08 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait behind
Debonair
next
Whiskey
landing
Juliet,
aircraft.
contact departure.
Merlin Foxtrot Zulu.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Debonair Whiskey Juliet.
Beechcraft Oscar Victor, pushback approved, expect a runway 08 right.
Ground, 08 right pushback approved. Beechcraft Oscar Victor.
American 1994, pushback approved, expect runway 08 left.
Ground, 08 left pushback approved, American 1994.
Business liner Delta Papa, pushback approved, expect a runway 08 right.
Ground, 08 right pushback approved. Busy Nestliner Delta Papa.
Cessna Oscar Tango, pushback approved, expect runway 08 right.
Ground, 08 right pushback approved. Cessna Oscar Tango. Ground, Jazz 4738 request taxi runway 08 right.
Merlin Foxtrot Zulu, runway 08 right, line up and wait.
Going around runway 08 right. Shorts Charlie Mike.
Shorts Charlie.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait. Merlin Foxtrot
Damn
Zulu.
it, I knew I heard him call in, but I was so off my game. This is terrible.
Tower, Jazz 5967 inbound runway 08 right.
Jazz 5967, runway 08 right, cleared to land.
Runway 08 right cleared to land. Jazz 5967.
Shorts Charlie Mike, contact, Shorts Charlie Mike, contact departure.
Say again. Shorts Charlie Mike.
The
Ground, Beechcraft Oscar Victor request taxi
so
runway 08 right.
mentally blown already. I cannot
Ground,
keep track
American
of anything.
1994 request taxi runway 08
Okay.
left.
American 1994, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, American 1994.
Jazz 4738, continue taxi. Jazz 4738, cross runway 13.
Continue taxi. Jazz 4738. Crossing runway 13. Jazz 4738.
Merlin Foxtrot Zulu, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff. Merlin Foxtrot Zulu.
Ground, Busy Nestliner Delta Papa request taxi runway 08 right.
Harbin India Tango, runway 08 right. Oh, shoot. Who
Unable
the
taxi.
heck are
Request
you?
detailed taxi instructions.
Shut
Harbin
up.
India Tango.
Ground, Cessna Oscar Tango request
Cirrus
taxi
India
runway
Hotel,
08 right.
runway 08 right, line up and wait.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait. Cirrus India Hotel.
Ground, Beach Executive India Zulu request pushback.
Tower, Otter Juliet Carter
Oh my
inbound runway
goodness.
08 left.
Don't know who you are, don't care. Where the hell am I? WestJet 532, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left cleared for takeoff, WestJet 532.
I need to find who these guys are. Dash GP Oscar Victor. Beechcraft Oscar Victor, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Beechcraft Oscar Victor.
Business liner Delta Papa, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Busy Nestliner Delta Papa.
Beechcraft Oscar Victor, cross runway 31.
Crossing runway 31, Beechcraft Oscar Victor.
Business liner Delta Papa, cross runway 31.
Crossing runway 31, Busy Nestliner Delta Papa.
Cessna Oscar Tango, runway 08 right at Alpha. Flight blah blah
Runway 08
blah
right at
blah.
Alpha. Cessna Oscar Tango.
Cessna Oscar Tango, cross runway 31.
Crossing runway 31. Cessna Oscar Tango.
Flight craft 559er, pushback approved, expect runway 08 right.
Ground, 08 right pushback approved. Flight craft 559er.
Ground, Saab Lima Hotel request pushback.
Ground, Cirrus Turbo Juliet Zulu request pushback.
Don't know who you are. Z. Beach Executive India Zulu. Pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right.
Ground, 08 right pushback approved. Beach Executive India Zulu.
Cirrus India Hotel. Runway 08 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Cirrus India Hotel.
Does FYIT. Harbin India Tango. Runway 08 right. Line up and wait.
Unable to comply. Harbin India Tango.
Harbin India Tango. Runway 08 right at Alpha.
Runway
Harbin
08 right
India
at
Tango.
Alpha.
Runway
Harbin
08
India
right.
Tango.
Line up and wait.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait. Harbin India Tango.
Otter Juliet Papa. Runway 08 left. Cleared to land.
Runway 08 left cleared to land. Otter Juliet Parker.
Merlin Foxtrot Zulu. Contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Merlin Foxtrot Zulu.
Ground. Flightcraft 559er request taxi runway 08 right.
WestJet 532. Contact departure.
Contact departure. Good
American
afternoon.
1994.
WestJet
Runway 08 left.
532.
Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left cleared for takeoff. American 1994.
Ground, Twin Turbo Oscar Romeo request pushback.
Cirrus Turbo Juliet Zulu. Pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right. Harbin India Tango. Runway 08 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Ground, 08 right pushback approved. Cirrus Turbo Juliet Zulu.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Harbin
Morningstar
India Tango.
7757. Pushback approved. Whoa.
Ground,
Morningstar
7757 heavy
7757.
request pushback.
Oh. Bleh. Where are you guys? What are you doing? Who are you? You're pushing back. You're ready, maybe? Flightcraft 559er. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Flightcraft 559er.
Morningstar 7757. Heavy. Pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right.
Ground, 08 right pushback approved. Morningstar 7757 heavy.
Harbin India Hotel. Contact. No, you're not Harbin.
Ground, Pasco 2060 request pushback.
Cirrus India Hotel. Contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. Cirrus India Hotel.
You PCO. Pasco 260. Pasco 2060. Pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right.
Ground, 08 right pushback approved. Pasco 2060.
You're
Ground,
pushing.
Beach Executive India Zulu request taxi runway 08 right.
Ground, Cirrus
Thank you
Turbo
for that.
Juliet
I'm
Zulu
cursing
request
because
taxi
the
runway
names are
08
so
right.
screwy. Beach Executive India Zulu. Runway 08 right at Alpha. Beach Executive India Zulu. Cross runway 31.
Runway 08 right at Alpha. Beach Executive India Zulu. Crossing runway 31. Beach Executive India Zulu.
Saab Lima Hotel. Pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right.
Crossing runway 31. Beach Executive India Zulu.
Harbin India Tango. Contact departure.
Ground, 08 right pushback approved. Saab Lima Hotel.
Contact departure. Goodbye. Harbin
American
India Tango.
1994. Contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. American 1994.
Jazz 602. Runway 08 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 08 right line up and wait. Jazz 602.
Jazz 5964. Taxi to apron via Echo Delta Hotel.
Tower, United 11906 inbound runway 08 right.
United 11906. Runway 08 right. Cleared to land.
Runway 08 right cleared to land. United 11906.
Ground, Pasco 2060 request taxi runway 08 right.
Pasco 2060. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Pasco 2060.
Ground,
Cheyenne Lima
Golf request pushback.
Cheyenne Lima Golf. Pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right.
Ground, 08 right pushback approved. Cheyenne Lima Golf.
Morningstar 752 Heavy. Runway 08 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 08
Jazz
right,
602,
line up and
runway
wait.
08 right, cleared
Morningstar
for takeoff.
752 heavy.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Jazz 602. Ground, Morningstar 7757 Heavy request taxi runway 08 right.
Cirrus Turbo Juliet Zulu, runway 08 right at Alpha. Cirrus Turbo Juliet Zulu, cross runway 31.
Runway 08 right at Alpha. Cirrus Turbo Juliet Zulu.
Morningstar 7757 Heavy, continue taxi.
Crossing runway tree 1. Cirrus Turbo Juliet Zulu.
Continue taxi. Morningstar 7757 Heavy.
Shorts Charlie Mike, runway 08 left, cleared to land.
Runway
Care if
08
you haven't
left
called
cleared
in
to
yet or
land.
not.
Shorts
does
Charlie
not
Mike.
matter.
Ground. Saab Lima Hotel request taxi runway 08 right.
Jazz 602, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Jazz 602.
Morningstar 752 Heavy, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Morningstar 752 Heavy.
Jazz 4738, runway 08 right, line up and wait.
Runway 08 right line up and wait. Jazz 4738. Tower. Shorts Charlie Mike inbound runway 08 left.
Ground. Jazz 3628 request pushback.
Saab Lima Hotel, runway 08 right at Alpha.
Runway 08 right at Alpha. Saab Lima Hotel.
Saab Lima Hotel, cross runway 31.
Crossing runway tree 1. Saab Lima Hotel. Ground. Cheyenne Lima Golf request taxi runway 08 right.
Cheyenne Lima Golf, runway 08 right at Alpha. Cheyenne Lima Golf, cross runway 31.
Runway 08 right at Alpha. Cheyenne Lima Golf. Crossing runway tree 1. Cheyenne Lima Golf.
Twin Turbo Oscar Romeo, pushback approved, expect runway 08 right.
Ground. 08 right pushback approved. Twin turbo Oscar Romeo.
Jazz 4738, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Jazz 4738. Ground. Jazz 8255 request pushback.
Morningstar 752 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Morningstar 752 Heavy.
Jazz 3628, pushback approved, expect runway 08 left.
Ground. 08 left pushback approved. Jazz 3628.
Jazz 8255, pushback approved, expect runway 08 left.
Ground. 08 left pushback approved. Jazz 8255.
Flightcraft 559er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Flightcraft 559er.
Passcode 2060, cross runway 13.
Crossing runway 13. Passcode 2060.
Tower. Speedbird tree 49er heavy inbound runway 08 left.
Speedbird 349er Heavy, runway 08 left, cleared to land.
Runway 08 left cleared to land. Speedbird tree 49er heavy.
Ground. Flightcraft 572 request pushback.
Beechcraft Oscar Victor, runway 08 right at Alpha. Beechcraft Oscar Victor, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right at Alpha. Beechcraft
Gonna
Oscar
regret
Victor.
that, but whatever.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Beechcraft Oscar Victor.
Business liner Delta Papa, runway 08 right at Alpha.
Runway 08 right at Alpha. Business liner Delta Papa.
Business liner Delta Papa, runway 08 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 08 right line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Business liner Delta Papa.
Ground. Jazz 3628 request taxi runway 08 left.
Ground. Twin turbo Oscar Romeo request taxi runway 08 right.
Flightcraft 572, pushback approved, expect runway 08 right.
Ground. 08 right pushback approved. Flightcraft 572.
Jazz 3628, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Jazz 3628.
Ground. Cessna Papa Lima request pushback.
Cessna Papa Lima, pushback approved, expect runway 08 right.
Ground. 08 right pushback approved. Cessna Papa Lima. Ground. Jazz 8255 request taxi runway 08 left.
Now, come on now. Twin Turbo Oscar Romeo, runway 08 right at Alpha.
Runway 08 right at Alpha. Twin turbo Oscar Romeo.
Twin Turbo Oscar Romeo, cross runway 31.
Crossing runway tree 1. Twin turbo Oscar Romeo.
Okay, where am I at? Jazz 8255, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 8255.
I have
Ground,
no idea who you
short
are.
Skyvan Lima Alpha request pushback.
Tower, airliner Mike Papa inbound runway 08 right.
Otter Juliet Papa, taxi to apron via Juliet Delta 5.
Taxi to apron via Juliet Delta 5. Otter Juliet Papa.
Otter Juliet Papa, hold short of taxiway hotel.
Holding short taxiway hotel. Otter Juliet Papa.
Ground, flight craft 572 request taxi runway 08 right.
Ground, Cessna Papa Lima request taxi runway 08
Business
right.
liner Delta Papa, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Busy Nestliner Delta Papa.
Cessna Oscar Tango, runway 08 right, line up and wait.
Runway 08 right line up and wait, Cessna Oscar Tango.
Business, flight craft 572, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, flight craft 572.
Flight craft 572, cross runway 31.
Crossing runway 31.
Morningstar
Flight craft
7757 heavy, continue taxi. Thought I gave
Crossing
you clearance.
runway 31. Flight craft 572.
United 11906, taxi to apron via Hotel Victor Mike.
Continue taxi, Morningstar 7757
Screw
heavy.
you, I don't care.
Taxi to apron via Hotel Victor Mike. United 11906.
Jazz 4738, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Jazz 4738.
Cessna Oscar Tango, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff, Cessna Oscar Tango.
Ground, Twin Turbo Bravo Yankee request pushback.
Oh, shut up. Beechcraft Oscar Victor, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Unable to comply. Beechcraft Oscar Victor.
What?
Ground.
Beach
Air
Executive,
Canada
India
2365
Zulu,
heavy
runway
request
08 right,
pushback.
cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Beach Executive India Zulu.
Beechcraft Oscar Victor, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Beechcraft Oscar Victor.
Business liner Delta Papa, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Busy Nestliner Delta Papa.
Airliner Mike Papa, runway 08 right, cleared to land.
Runway 08 right cleared to land, airliner Mike Papa.
Oh, god damn it. I forgot. I thought I gave you clearance. I gave you own clearance. I saw you land, and then I thought I gave you clearance. Shorts, Charlie Mike, taxi to apron via Juliet Hotel Delta 5.
Taxi to apron via Juliet Hotel Delta 5. Shorts Charlie Mike.
Okay, you're gonna get there. I told you to hold. You'd better flip and hold. Thank you. Jazz 5967, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Jazz 5967.
GFJZ.
Ground, Jetstream Yankee Bravo request
Cirrus
pushback.
Turbo Juliet Zulu, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Cirrus Turbo Juliet Zulu.
Okay.
Tower.
the heck
Air
are-
Canada
Oh my
317 heavy
goodness.
inbound runway 08 left.
All right. I admit complete defeat. My fingers are getting sore from typing so fast. I'm mistyping everything. I cannot keep track of these call signs. They're just beyond ridiculous. I know there's realistic ones like this, and I know they're not entirely realistic, but I am so brain fuddled that I'm just completely losing everything on this. So this may not have been intended to be a challenge schedule, but it just completely whipped me. I admit 100% defeat, failure, complete loss. I'm so far behind and brain mushed. I've lost all the energy I had coming into this from going back and forth and typing and trying to keep track of the commands, which planes are where. I've got stacks of stuff that I really don't feel like I have any control, which is why I'm admitting defeat, because yes, I am rolling around in a circle trying to keep track of things. I've got taxiways moving, but like these planes have been sitting here forever, and I have no plans to move them because I got to get you two done. I got to you guys down. I've got all these guys I need to move. I've got you guys to cross over here and down, and I don't want to get you guys rolling. So This was a hell of a lot more challenging than it sounded, and it makes me a little bit nervous to try the actual challenge schedule for LAX coming up next, but wow, this was brutal. So good job, absolutely kicked my ass. I will potentially come back and try this again another time, but these call signs are killing me, and I can't, multiple times I'm confusing which planes are which because all the call signs are so flippin' similar that they just don't add up or make absolutely any sense to what I'm looking at. So it's just funny. Anyway, good job. Hope you enjoyed my complete failure. I admit defeat. We'll see you next time.